It is May 1st, 2009, and it is another Chats with Jose Cruz's book reviews. Alright guys, so it is another month and another book reviews. Yes guys, it is May and I'm so happy that it's like almost summer. I have 2 more weeks of freshman of college and I'm done. And I'm done with freshman of college forever. Well, actually, I don't know. Probably I'll go back to school again, you know, if I want to get like a master's or something. I don't know. But yeah, I'm really excited that, you know, May's here, school's almost over, I have nothing to worry about. I mean, I have a summer job as a camp counselor, and I still work at the same place at Winstone Golf Club, so I'm going to have 2 jobs over the summer, and I'm going to get a lot of money, hopefully. But yeah, guys, it's another month, and obviously this video is for the book review of April, which you guys all voted. You voted between Twilight and The Shack, and apparently you girls mostly voted Twilight, and yeah, Twilight won. So I read Twilight by Stephenie Meyer, and to be honest, I didn't die, and I was very happy. I was gonna like, I'm gonna die. That's how the movie, so I kind of thought, you know. So, but yeah, I read the book, and dead honest, I thought it was a pretty decent book. I mean, there are some flaws with the writing and everything, but other than that, I thought it was pretty good, and I give Stephenie Meyer, you know, her props. You know, she brought the whole scene, like the whole story, like a new story to, you know, what vampires are. And if you guys don't know what Twilight is, it's basically about a girl named Bella Swan and a boy named Edward Cullen who's a vampire. And I'll explain that more later on during the book review. But yeah, guys, basically this book, you know, it starts off with Bella. She moves from Phoenix, and she's like, oh, I'm gonna miss the whole warmth and sun, and you know, cause where she moves is called Forks, and basically there it's like, you know, there's like basically no sun. It's always like raining. It's pretty bad, you know. So you know, she misses that, and then you know, she goes to the high school there, and she meets like a bunch of new people. She's like popular because, you know, everyone knows everyone at Forks, and she's a newbie, and everyone's like, "Ooh, who's this girl?" And they all want to know. They're curious of who she is, and you know, she makes friends, and then she meets these strange people who are very pale, and she describes them as like the most beautiful people on earth, and you know, like. She finds out one of the family members, they're all family, his name is Edward Cullen, and you know, she secretly has a crush on him but really doesn't, because like she's like, oh, he'll never like me because, you know, he's perfect and I'm not. So you know, that happens, and she like gets, you know, like the whole, like, she's in biology, and Edward's like, oh, I don't like you. Or, I don't know. He's like, he has a really weird attitude towards her, and you know, he takes a week off, and you know, he comes back, and he's like all nice to her, and she's like, why are you nice to me? Last time you were like all mean, and you know, why are you asking all these random questions? And yeah, it's really weird, but like, I don't know, they start like having a strange relationship, friendship, you can say. Bella is just like, hey, you know, it's cool, like, I don't know, like, Edward is a weird guy, and she doesn't know why, and Edward's like, always like, oh, you should not be my friend, I'm warning you, and, you know, all these things happen, and, you know, like, it's winter now, and Bella's like, almost in a van. She's almost in an accident, and Edward saves her. And then like she's like, "Oh my gosh, how did he come here so fast? How do you have super strength and all that stuff?" And she's all curious about who he is. Like, was he a superhero or what? What's up? So you know that happens, and you know she has her friends, and apparently like all the guys like in her core of friends crush on her, and all the girls are kind of maybe a little bit jealous. And yeah, you know, they go hang out a lot, and one of the guys, he goes to like a Indian reservation, I think it is, and it's called like, I don't know what it's, I forget what it's called, but yeah, Jacob is like the guy who's that Bella has like known when she was little, and you know, and so yeah, she like they go to the push, that's what they call it. It's like a beach, and Jacob tells her a story about how the Indians were like descendants of werewolves, and then like they met like the Pale Ones, which is supposedly the Cullens and their ancestors, and how basically they're like in a big I don't know, they just clash, I guess. And you know, she's kind of curious of like, who are like the Cullens? You know, she gets like more stuff, and she puts a lot of clues together and finds out that like Edward is a vampire and the family is a vampire. So you know, Edward's like, yeah, I'm a vampire, and you know, I shine when I'm in the light, I sparkle, and yeah. This is not gonna be this is gonna be the spoiler. So spoiler alert, guys! If you don't want to get spoiled. Please don't watch. Just watch the next the other video, the spoiler alert video, the spoiler video. So yeah. So Twilight was an interesting book. Not gonna lie. It's definitely not a vampire, like a real what real lore vampires are, but it's definitely a new twist of what vampires can be. Yeah, I don't know. So I'm just gonna say I give respects to Stephenie Meyer. She brought a different thing to what vampires should be. I don't know, but I guess it was her vision, her thought of what they were. But yeah, now that it's May, I am going to read another book. And since you guys got me into the whole Twilight thing, I thought I might as well finish the whole series, because I when I start a series, I need to finish it, and I don't know. So, since there's 4 books, and I already finished the first one, I thought I would just continue reading Twilight series, and read The New Moon by Stephenie Meyer. So, it's going to be interesting. Hopefully I don't die in this one either. So I'm going to read New Moon. So all you girls who are like, oh my gosh, Twilight! You guys are going to be really excited for me to review it. So, I'm going to read it, and I'm going to cry a little bit. You know, show my emotions, and be like, oh my gosh, how dare they? Oh, I don't know. I don't know what happens in New Moon, so I'm going to read it before the movie comes out, because I'm obviously going to watch it. No, I'm just kidding. So that is it, guys. It is May. I hope you all have a great month, and I will see you in 4 weeks about New Moon discussion and what happens with, yeah. Okay, bye.